September 1st, 1939. In the free city of Danzig, the silence is about to be shattered forever. This is the SMS Schleswig-Holstein, a German battleship ostensibly on a friendly visit. But its guns are aimed at a small wooded peninsula just across the water, Westerplatte. This is the moment the powder keg of Europe finally explodes. This is the start of World War II. Westerplatte was a Polish military transit depot. It was never meant to be a fortress. It was manned by roughly 200 Polish soldiers, led by Major Henryk Sukarski and Captain Franciszek Dąbrowski. Their orders were simple but suicidal. Hold the position for 12 hours, just long enough for the Polish army to mobilize. They ended up holding for 7 days. When the battleship opened fire, the earth literally shook. Over 2,000 German troops, elite SS Danzig Heimwehr and Marines, charged the thin Polish lines. They expected a quick victory. They were wrong. The Poles had hidden their machine gun nests and mortar positions perfectly. The first German wave was shredded. By the end of day 1, the invincible Wehrmacht had to retreat, stunned by the ferocity of the Polish defense. Frustrated by the stalemate, the Germans called in the Luftwaffe. On September 2nd, dozens of Stuka dive bombers rained 500-kilogram bombs onto the tiny peninsula. Guardhouse number 5 was obliterated. The food supplies were gone. The water pipes were severed. Major Sukarski, seeing the devastation, considered surrendering to save his men. But his second-in-command, Captain Dąbrowski, refused. The flag stayed up. For the next 4 days, Westerplatte became a nightmare of fire and steel. The Germans tried everything: heavy artillery, burning fuel trains sent down the tracks, and constant infantry probes. The Polish defenders were exhausted. They had no sleep, little water, and their wounds were rotting without proper medicine. Yet, every time the Germans entered the woods, the Polish machine guns barked back. By September 7th, the situation was terminal. The barracks were a ruin. The ammunition was spent. Major Sukarski looked at his men who had held out 14 times longer than expected, and gave the final order to surrender. Westerplatte didn't change the outcome of the invasion of Poland, but it changed the spirit of the war. Westerplatte broni się jeszcze. Westerplatte is still fighting, became the rallying cry for the Polish resistance. They were the first to stand when the rest of the world was still watching. 7 days of defiance that proved that while a territory can be conquered, a spirit can remain indomitable.